Welcome to At Home with Music as we continue our series on ear training, concentrating today on intervals. In the previous video where I introduced you to intervals, I showed you how to find these intervals by starting with a note. This would be middle C. We'll call this the tonic. We'll continue to play the tonic while adding the other notes of the C major scale. And so you end up with a major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, and octave. And then you can use the chromatic scale to find the minor intervals and also the augmented or diminished intervals. So this would be a minor second, major second, minor third, major third, perfect fourth. This would be an augmented fourth. We also call this the tritone. It's also called the devil's interval. Also a diminished fifth, by the way. Perfect fifth, minor sixth, major sixth, minor seventh, major seventh, and then finally perfect eighth or octave. Now your task in this first part of this video is to start on any note. For example, let's close my eyes. I'll close my eyes and let's pick a note. All right, now we're on G. We can create all those major and perfect intervals by adding the notes of the G major scale on top of this G. So once again, that same set of notes that we discovered when we added the notes of the C major scale on top of the C, we got all major and perfect intervals. Major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, and so on. Then we did it again with the chromatic scale, and we started with minor, and then major, minor, major, perfect, and so on. So your task is to do this eventually with every note in the chromatic scale. And what you'll end up doing is playing and producing that sound and listening to every interval you can possibly find within the octave. I also mentioned briefly you have ninths and tenths and so on, but right now we're concentrating on all intervals found within the octave, and then we'll move out a little farther as time goes by. That's part one. Now, what I'm going to do here for the rest of the video is I'm going to play you several examples of intervals. And what we're going to do here in this video is restrict ourselves to all intervals found between the minor second and the perfect fifth. And so you're going to get familiar with the sound of all the intervals found in that space. We're not going to worry about sixths, sevenths, and octaves yet. We'll get to those, though, in the next video. I want you to listen very carefully because I'm going to start from every note in the chromatic scale, not just on C. I might start here on A flat or on E or F sharp. What I'm going to do is play them horizontally. In other words, one note at a time. And sometimes I might play it with the top note first going down or the bottom note going up. Then I might play some of these vertically. In other words, both notes at the same time. We're going to give you 20 examples, and I want you to listen very carefully and then keep score. And how are you going to do that? Well, just grab a sheet of paper and number it 1 to 20. You'll hear the interval. I'll give you a few seconds to figure out what it is. Write it down. You remember the abbreviations. Now, if it sounds like it's a minor interval, you start with a small m. If it sounds like a major interval, you write capital M and then the number. So, for example, if I play a major third, you would write capital M3. But if I played a minor second, you would write little m2. Okay? So, here we go. Have you got your paper numbered 1 to 20? All right. Here is example number 1. By the way, you're not going to see my hands. You're just going to see a blank screen, and you're going to hear the sound. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. Number 16. Number 17. Number 18. $19. And finally, number 20. Okay, now I'm going to go back and tell you what those intervals were, and then you can keep score for yourself. Then let me know how you did. Now, this video, you can come back to this, take this test again, and see if you can improve your score. In the next video, we're going to go on and add the rest of the intervals, starting with the minor sixth, major sixth, and so on, but we're going to continue to include the ones that we just covered in this video. And we'll give you more examples because we'll have more intervals. All right, let's go back over these, and I will tell you what these intervals were, starting with number 1. Perfect fourth. Number 2. You can call that tritone, augmented fourth, or diminished fifth. Number 3. Minor second. Number 4. Minor third. Number 5. Perfect fifth. Number 6. Major second. Number 7. Minor third. Number 8. Tritone. Number 9. Perfect fourth. Number 10. Major second. Number 11. Perfect fourth. Number 12. Minor second. Number 13. Minor third. Number 14. Major third. Number 15. Tritone. Number 16. Major second. Number 17. Major third. Number 18. Tritone. Number 19. Perfect fourth. And finally, number 20. Perfect fifth. Let me know how you did in the comment section. I'd be very interested to find out. I hope you have found this exercise helpful. In the next video, as I mentioned, we're going to expand our interval repertoire, as it were, and add the rest of the intervals going beyond the perfect fifth all the way up to an octave, and maybe I'll throw in some minor ninths and major ninths. We'll see. Thanks again for watching. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to support my work, you can go to my Patreon page. I will leave a link in the description. I look forward to speaking to you and playing you some more intervals in the next one.